What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Dreamin', a remix by Deep Source, who is a fellow Splinterlands player. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, I wanted to check out the market cap of SPS in comparison to some of the other games and tokens out there. Now, obviously, the market is in a very red position as of today. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. So let's go to CoinMarketCap, and you'll see that Bitcoin, and I'm recording this on, what day is it? June 27th, 2025. Bitcoin is sitting at 107,000. ETH is at 2,400. You got XRP at $2.14. Solana about 142. Dogecoin at 16 cents. Cardano at 56 cents. All right, so just giving you, for anybody that watches this video in a year, 2 years, who knows how long, it'll just be interesting to see what the rest of the marketplace looks like. But I went to the gaming category. And as you can see here, gaming is down pretty big. So here's the thing. Let me go ahead and pull in SPS because I don't think CoinMarketCap still has the right amount for us. And I just want to show you where we are currently calculating it. And hopefully we'll get that updated on CoinMarketCap once everything is groovy. I don't know. We'll have to ask Clay. Clay, if you're watching, would love to get some clarity on that, but maybe I'll hit you up separately. So you can see here that SPS is sitting at about a $20.5 million market cap right now. And that's because we have minted all of our tokens. They're just sitting in the DAO. So this is like the market cap is also the fully diluted market cap, if I'm understanding that correctly. So here we go. That would put us, right, just for rough numbers, let's scroll down here. So this column is the market cap. So 20-ish million would put us at about the 775-ish range in terms of all tokens, right? So this is not just gaming, but all tokens, 775 range. But what does this look like compared to many of the other tokens out there? Well, okay, let's go down the list first, just because I'm curious if there's anything on the bottom. But Star Atlas is now below us, right? The Atlas token is at 17 million. Now, again, I don't know. Obviously, we're benefiting from the fact that we're fully diluted, but just something to keep in mind there. The simple fact that we're still above Star Atlas at 17 million is kind of wild to me. And then Heroes of Mavia, man, this is a game we were talking about a while back too. 15 million. All right, now let's go above that time frame because I think, or not that place, just because I think you'll see some interesting things. So at about 755, you have GST, which is for, it's not really gaming, and I haven't played this in a while, but it's for Step-In, right? This is the earning tokens there. So, and actually, this is probably not the right one to be looking because this is what you earn, but 22 million for that. So we're right in the same neighborhood, right? Alien Worlds is at 23. We can round up to 24 million. You have Nakamoto Games, which I've heard about, but I don't know too much. So it's sitting at about 35 million. I remember seeing my neighbor Alice, so that's still around at 36 million. Vulcan Forge is another one I've heard about, 37 million. So like we're less than a 2x away from these in terms of overall market cap. But where's the one that really stood out to me at that 2x-ish range? Where was it? Gods Unchained, right? So here's another game. They've been around for a bit. And again, I have not been following it, but they're sitting at 44 million right now. So they seem to be hanging in there with the rest of the crowd. But that's what it is. Wilder World, this is another popular one from last bull run, sitting at 47 million. So this is like a 2.5x for us. You have Seedify. I see influencers pumping this all the time at 50 million. You have, here's a big one, Illuvium at 60 million, which means, oh my goodness, we're only at 3x away from that. So you're talking about, what is it, 0.75 right now? So if SPS were to get to 2.25 cents, right, or we'll just say 2.2 cents, I mean, we would be in the ballpark of a game like Illuvium. And here's the thing. I'm not trying to hate on Illuvium. I know that they've had their struggles. The whole market has been struggling. But it's just, like this is not something easy for everybody. And I think it's important to highlight that, right? A lot of people love to hate on Splinterlands because of X, Y, and Z. And, of course, Splinterlands has made many of their own mistakes these past couple years. But they're not the only ones, and they're not the only ones that have struggled in this bear market. Despite that, they're still going strong. They just released a new set, have made about like $3 million on it in sales. I think that's pretty legit, especially when you start looking at how small the market cap on some of these other games are. Okay. Echelon Prime, one of my favorite ones. This thing has fallen from grace so dramatically. $75 million market cap. So we are less than a 4x away. A 3-cent SPS would actually put us above Prime, which is wild to me. So you got big time here at under 100, 100 million. So that's a 5x from where we're currently at. And then, of course, things get a little bit crazier as you go up higher. GMT, this is the one for Step In that would probably be similar. So $125 million market cap, that's like a 6x. But they still, I should probably check my sneakers because I think there's still some really cool stuff going on in that ecosystem. And then obviously you get to the higher things here. Axie Infinity, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, still leading the charge, 350 million. I almost feel like I feel sad that I've never actually checked out Axie, despite the fact that we talk about gaming all the time here. And then, you go further up the stack. Gala's still sitting at 610, even though I've heard, there's been some problems there. Again, I don't want to spread any FUD. I don't know. I've just heard stuff secondhand, and I don't have anything in there. So that's just where we're at. You can see a lot of the games that people have gotten excited about, whether it was 4 years ago or over the past couple of years, just things that have had some kind of hype in one way, shape, or form. I mean, it's not that we're catching up with them. It's that they've fallen down to the same level we are at. But Splinterlands is still continuing. It's been a struggle, but they're surviving and starting to, in my opinion, thrive a little bit, especially with the releases this year. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm very curious to get your thoughts on this, especially if you guys have been following other projects. So let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.